The crafty goblins. I haven't thought about them in forever. Or should I say, us.
We almost spent more time as goblins than we did as kids.
Oh, do you remember all the other characters? The Moon Hag, the Ice King, the Old Bear?
Most of them, I think. But the details are fuzzy. Hey, do you know what happened to the book with all the stories?
No idea. But I'm sure it'll turn up when we clean this place out.
Okay, hello, and welcome back to Tell Me Why. So we are going to find our way into the house, and now that she's talking about that, I'm guessing that it's going to be the little hideout secret-y place back here that I looked at last episode, where I was like, why won't you go in? Allie, am I right? Tell me if I'm right. But we're just going to dive right back into this.
No way. You need a hand with that?
No, it should be fine.
Okay.
If we just get this board out of the way, I could probably squeeze through.
So we need something to pry it off.
It's screwed in pretty good. We need a screwdriver.
Oh, all right, so now we got to go in here. Got it. Do. So how do you guys feel about the story? You know, how everything kind of was introduced in the last episode.
Okay. Should be something in here that'll work.
Yeah, there's a screwdriver right there. Look at it. Look at it with your face. You saw it before.
Hey, I see a screwdriver.
Now all we need to do is get inside.
Oh, wait. I'm feeling something strange.
Uh-oh. Hold to focus on your bond. Cool. Remember. Oh, there we go.
And don't leave this room until everything looks as clean as a whistle. Ugh. This is the millionth time I've gotten in trouble because of you. You and your big mouth.
Hey, you were thinking the same thing. You just weren't brave enough to tell her.
What good would it do? It's not like she ever listens to us anyway.
Well, I'd rather scream it right in her stupid face than be a quiet little mouse.
Oh, we forgot the key. We need to put it back.
Maybe we could hide it somewhere. You know, for fun.
Goblins are supposed to help the princess, not play mean tricks.
Whatever, you're not fun.
I'm only trying not to make her even worse.
Whoa. Did that just happen?
I don't know, but I saw it too.
It felt like it did when we used to share thoughts with our voice.
It did, but that was a memory of us 10 years ago, right? I vaguely remember it happening.
I think so. And, that's new, right?
Yeah. We could share thoughts and feelings, but we never replayed memories like that.
Ah, so there is some shenanigans in this one, too.
That memory.
I don't know. It's pretty eerie.
That's
weird,
cool.
But our voice was always a good thing. This could be too.
All right. What? What's
I'm
happening?
feeling something again.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna click on it yet. But again, going back to like the possibility of Alyson actually being the one that killed her mom, like that could have been speaking to that, like that dialogue there where she was like, you know, I'm always getting in trouble with mom because of you. So it's like, hey, maybe, you know, maybe there was some of that business going on. I don't know. I'm overthinking it.
Hurry! Let's go see the silent frog.
I'm coming.
What? Stop sulking. I told you already, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Okay, guess you don't want to see what I put in the treasure room then.
What? No, I want to see.
Okay.
I guess we know where to search now.
We just have to remember which one is the silent frog.
Nothing here.
Oh, okay. I wasn't actually caring about that.
So, which one of you is hiding the key?
The one that's got its nasty hands over its nasty mouth.
Damn, where's the key?
Seriously?
Kidding.
Oh, come on.
Okay, sorry.
I'm very happy about
Sorry,
that.
buddy.
I'm happy that there's an element of shmamushals. You know what I mean? Like magical things happening here.
At least the shed's still standing.
Yep. I don't want to think about what might be.
Dude, we already talked about
Well,
that.
Better alive than dead.
Ugh, yes. Let's deal with that later. Plenty else to do first.
All right. In Salabim, give me this. And see, me just exploring before made this take a lot less time.
You got a better idea how to get in?
What is this?
Who left this box here? It looks brand new.
Could you tell me what it was?
Has someone been out here recently?
Guess it's your lucky day, bird friends.
Well, it's probably the same person that changed the locks. So I am happy about that there's going to be more to this than just telling the story. Because that could have gotten boring for me. Again, depending on the quality of the writing. Oh, God. Oh, Lordy Jesus. Why do you look so angry? Oh, my God.
You sure you want to go in there?
This was our very first den, remember?
Who knows what lives down there now? Everything okay down there? Tyler? Oh, that's not funny!
Then why am I laughing?
Oh, sweet sibling
You're
burn.
still an idiot.
All right. I'm going in for real this time.
Okay, I'll see you at the front door in a few minutes.
Do I control you or him? Okay. There are little things that you would want to be mindful of, which would be why somebody would consult a professional who deals with like mental health and, you know, gender identity and that kind of stuff. Because notice in the subtitles, like with the character names, they didn't use whatever his name was as a little girl. They just called him Young Tyler. Because I can imagine that would be something that could upset some trans people. Not all.
Are you okay? What happened?
I hit my head.
Hit my head like an idiot.
Oh.
What? Where are you?
Ty, I'm outside,
Oh,
but I can hear you in my head.
that's weird.
Our voice. It's back.
Holy shit. I don't suppose you remember how to get to the hatch.
I think so. We'll figure it out together.
Dragons, straight ahead.
Need to go left, I think.
You were right. Nothing here.
Of course I was.
Wait, I just want to look at this stuff.
I would have taken the gold.
Not even in your dreams.
Ooh, what is this? Take. I also don't care about collectibles, so, you know, if I happen upon them, I will take them, but, you know, otherwise, it's whatever. Oh, okay, here we go. But yeah, it's important to remember that not all people are the same. So I imagine there are a lot of trans people who, because maybe their identity was accepted, you know, or they were able to deal with it not being accepted in a very healthy way and kind of, you know, self-actualize in a healthy way, that they're not triggered by people referencing their childhood or referencing the time before they actually kind of came out as trans and said, this is who I am now. There are plenty of trans people who are likely like, yeah, I was whatever my name was. I was Mary or whoever before. But there are also, I'm sure, many who are like, no, I don't even want to talk about who I was before this. This is who I am, and that other person doesn't exist. Which, you know, it is what it is. We're the Crafty Goblins. Yes, we are. Cute. So cute.
Nope. It was on the right.
My bad.
Goblin Den treasure room. Yeah. Let's go look in here.
Wait. That was our treasure? It's just trash.
We could make treasure.
Marianne grilled us about all these missing dishes, but a goblin never gives up their treasure.
Didn't mean to cut you off, sis, but, you know.
Pink. It always had to be pink. I found her old kite. I think its wings have been clipped, though.
Rest in peace, brave bird.
I don't know why you'd say that. It just looks like a regular kite.
Past the treasure. Straight ahead. You know, I almost convinced myself our voice was just another childhood fantasy.
Me too. But we really are connected.
We're all connected. Twin telephone.
Why am I still afraid to say his name?
He was Mary Ann's creation. She made all the creepy characters.
Ugh. Interesting. I'm looking for a hatch, right? So it would be up. Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, there we go. What if I popped up and there were just people sat there like, excuse me? Rosebud! And here we are.
Tyler, are you in there? Tyler!
Coming.
Now, he really did miss home.
Are you okay?
I'll live. Good to hear your voice again.
Yeah, same here.
So, coming in or what?
Just working up to it.
Ooh, her hair just... her hair was working up to it, too.
Well, we're here.
Here we are.
So, how do we get started?
We figure out what to keep, what to trash, and
What to
see
donate?
what else this house might be trying to show
Oh.
us.
So always keep trash, donate, you know? Alright. I'm gonna just run around really quick and look at things.
Doesn't seem real.
Machine repair.
Of course. No lights, no power.
All right, let's see. Broken shelf, broken jar, and the washing machine. Broken. The dryer never worked to begin with.
Mary Ann thought dryers were straight up evil. And
Who's room?
bugs.
I hated hanging drippy laundry. I refused to change for a few weeks once, so I wouldn't have to do it. Mary Ann's room.
Let's not go in there until we absolutely have to.
Agreed.
Whew. This place needs some serious cleaning. Or an exorcist.
Look.
We should take down the creepy masks if we don't want to scare the buyers away.
Oh, so now you don't want to scare someone with those masks.
Are these authentic?
Are these authentic Glinkit?
I doubt it.
I'm surprised Mary Ann would buy fakes.
20 years ago, everyone was buying fakes.
Everyone's still buying fakes. In this case, it's fake titties and fake butts and fake calves.
Huh. This bathroom still smells like Mary Ann.
A good scrub and we'll be rid of that too.
I tried to bury this dress in the backyard, but Mary Ann caught me.
It was a pretty dress.
Yeah, well, we both know pretty was never my thing. What are we gonna do with all her jewelry?
Well, I'm certainly not gonna wear it.
Donation pile it is, then. Wow.
Wow.
I forgot all about her weird concoctions.
And how she was always testing them on us. Like we were lab rats.
That doesn't sound healthy. Look.
There were so many times I looked in this mirror hoping somehow it'd show me something different.
Well, now it is showing you something different, and now I hope you're happier for it. Look.
Handmade soap. Still here after 10 years. Impressive.
You could say that about the entire house.
Allie, I'm gonna need you to calm down. Okay, I get this is more difficult for you than it is for me in the moment. But chill.
We were so competitive about who measured taller. Like, we actually had anything to do with it.
And after all that, it ended in a tie.
Yeah, none of that crazy stretching I did made any difference.
All right. What else?
What was she hoping to do with all these jars?
She used to barter for our clothes with homemade jam.
She tried everything to make ends meet.
Well, not everything.
Oh, you mean she didn't rent out her vagina?
String, glue, duct tape. The holy trinity of house repair.
Marianne loved having something to fix.
Not when we broke them. I love fixing things. I wish she I love fixing things. I want you to learn about me, not rehash the
Fixing
past.
things too. Header installs, swapping cams.
Those are car things, right?
No, those are hot rod things.
Well, keep up the car talk and you'll fit right in around here.
Yay. All right, can let go, Tyler. Let go. Okay. Yeah, because it's just kind of like...
Best mom. You think we ever really believed that? Or were we just trying to make her happy?
Either way, it wasn't true.
Oh. You spit in truth, Allie.
Guess we never had time to complete the collection.
These came out of one of the prize machines at the Vecchi's store, right?
Yeah, you'd slide the quarters inside on the little tray, and then magic, out pops a sticker.
All right, thanks for explaining how that works, Wonder Twin. Let's go. This is what? Whoa. Why did my controller, give me the wibbly womps when I walk by this?
She pinched every penny.
Those coupons. Hey, Mom, we are sorry the vase got broke. We didn't know you love it so much. We need to be careful and not act up in the window room. Next time we will try and use good judgment. Please forgive us for doing bad things. I'm sorry too. We should be more careful. I'm very sad we made you cry so much. We should play outside instead. I will tell Ollie not to be wild all the time. We aren't going to do it anymore. We are sorry. Okay, so Ollie. That was Tyler's name.
What are you reading?
Our apology letter.
A letter we wrote her. To apologize for breaking that stupid vase, remember?
Bore your kids into good behavior. Great parenting strategy.
Okay. Let's look at this.
Textbooks. Tessa gave them to us, right?
Yeah, she thought we were gifted.
Well, considering the fact that you can speak telepathically, we were in a way. Yes.
We were. Just not like she thought. You think she knew we were sharing answers?
We shared for fun. We both knew them all anyway.
Also, I didn't notice, but there's a little timer when you can reply. It's just kind of hard to see that it's going down. Why is something wibbly womping around me?
I don't remember these.
It's probably one of Marianne's unfinished masterpieces.
There's 2 of them. Maybe they were us. In some weird way that only made sense to Marianne.
Why? Because goblins make so much sense? You guys are goblins. The bros from the last one were wolves. Why can't people just be people?
She took so many pictures.
Yeah. Like she had to document every second of our lives.
It made her smile. Want to keep some of these? Want to keep some of these?
You can keep some of them. If you want.
No thanks. I mean, I like the photos of us, but I don't think I can forget that she was the one aiming the camera.
All right, let it all out, sis. I'll be your therapy throughout this game.
I'm so embarrassed for us. Mini Da Vinci's we were not.
She saved every drawing we ever did.
There's a couple of these I might keep.
Yeah, take them. Okay, well, you want to take it. All right, let's go figure out what the wibbly womping was happening. It was like over here somewhere. Right. There we go. Remember.
Mom? About me joining the hockey team? Mom,
Sorry, what? Not now. Maybe next year.
but you promised.
Keep whining, and my next year will become never.
Can you cut my hair?
Your hair is fine.
But I want to cut it short, really short.
What? Look, I'm tired.
Oh.
And I'm busy. Let's talk about this later.
You always say that.
Oh.
Marianne said no to everything. Made me so pissed.
She was always on edge those last few months.
Yeah, and completely deaf to everything I was telling her I needed.
She pretty much always said no to me, too.
True, but it felt personal with me.
Alright.
She was trying to save the planet way before Al Gore made it cool.
Nah.
Al Gore ever made
That was a funny transition. She was just such an abusive mom. It was like she had a personal vendetta against me. Anyway, she really cared about the planet.
Tyler and Ronan.
I'm sorry, I talked over you, sis. Upstairs then, sis? Upstairs we go? Yes, now? Okay. Let us be away. Clumpy, clumpy, clump. Who else had stairs like this in their home and you did the thing where you got on a pillow or a big, like, cushion or something and then rode it down? Who? Who else made wholesome fun on the inside growing up? You know, before people decided that wholesome fun was making a TikTok. Hey sis, what you looking at down there? Is it anything interesting? Not as interesting as anything up here. Oh, let me go in the room.
If you don't come up soon, I'm gonna take whatever I want from our bedroom.
No way, wait for me.
No, this feels like home.
All right, then let's look at it cinematically. Ah, cool. Okay. Oh, sis, hi.
Hey, the postcard we sent ourselves from Juno.
Forever alone.
What?
We barely had any friends. We even had to be our own pen pals.
Okay, well, that's how you want to interpret it. I interpret it as us appreciating ourselves. Hello, Alyson and Ollie. We are writing from the past. What is it like in the future? Anyway, Juno is super cool. We took the tramway all the way up. I thought that said all, I don't know. Ollie was scared. Liar! We got some books, but Mommy went to the restaurant at night and forgot them. It was cool. There were a lot of whales on the ferry. No, there wasn't. They were in the water. Stupid! Anyway, here's a postcard to remind you how awesome we are, especially me. A and O. Oh. You guys are cute. Do, 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 do. Everything in this room is mine and not yours. Examine.
Hey, buddy. It's been a long time.
It's been a while. Oh, that's Allison's.
Oh, this one wasn't mine.
Oh. Was there another identical one that was?
Look, it's the game we made, Lusion Tramway.
That game never made any sense.
Didn't stop us from playing all day.
Dude, we were kids. All we needed were rocks and bird feathers.
That's a very strange thing to say. But who am I to judge? Why are you standing on that? That's bad. Mother dearest would not have it.
So much for my dream of being a hockey star.
Marianne thought sports were too aggressive, too competitive, and too groupthinky.
She ain't wrong. And that's coming from somebody who played sports.
How did you convince me to let you put this up?
It was my favorite movie. Back then.
Okay, Allie, whatever you say.
You know, if there's one thing you gotta give Marianne, it's that she let us explore our artistic side.
You should have seen Eddie's face when I tried to repaint his car.
Yeah, I bet Uncle Eddie didn't appreciate your artistic touch.
I'd rather you called him Chief Brown if you're gonna be an ass about it.
I will be an ass and a breast about it. You're just gonna have to deal, sis. I don't like that dude.
Look what I found.
What?
Only our greatest creation, the Book of Goblins.
Seriously? He was in that chest the whole time?
It was.
All these stories.
I had ideas for so many more.
Marianne wrote a lot of them.
Yeah. It's one of the only times I remember her being at peace.
Cool. Oh my god, the frog earns the right to speak. The bear and the princess. The beaver fixes the house. The princess's party. The goblins in the ice cave. The princess and the two thieves. The princess makes new friends. The bear's big paws. The moon hag loses her name. The goblins trick the mad hunter. The pelican helps her friends. The goblin learns a voice. The big frog is punished. The goblins save the old beaver. The goblins irritate the ice king. The pelican forgives the goblins. The goblins meet the ice troll. The goblins trick the muskrat. The moose teaches the goblins. The mad hunter gets his hand back. Next story. The frog earns the right to speak. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a big frog in a small pond. She was a peaceful creature who spent most of her time eating, swimming, and sleeping. From the morning to the evening, she did everything the smaller frogs did, except she did it bigger. She ate more, she jumped farther, she was smarter, and she made much more noise. Everybody in the forest could hear her loud croaking, and everybody was happy that they could. You see, it was easy to get lost in the forest, but thanks to the frog's loud noises, you could just as easily find your way back to her pond. Maybe it would not have been the same if the big frog had kept singing during the night, but she was much too lazy an animal to stay active after dark. One day, an unknown visitor came to the forest for the first time. It was a young woman dressed in a beautiful gown. She was walking fast through the woods as if she was running away, and she never looked back. Many eyes spied the princess pass by, but no one dared to help her, for the mad hunter was on her trail. "This is not our business," they said, "and we had better look away," for the Mad Hatter was an unyielding man who loved nothing but hunting down prey for money and glory. Nothing could escape his piercing eye for long. So the princess walked alone, without help, until she was hopelessly lost in the big forest. Exhausted, she pressed on with no idea of where she was heading, as the hunter drew ever closer, dogged in his pursuit. She continued this way until she heard a heavy croaking, far off to her left, so clear and loud that the princess immediately made for the source of the noise. A few minutes later, she reached the big frog in the small pond, and the frog looked at her with a gentle smile. "Help me, please," said the princess. "I need a place to rest and to hide." "Ribbit," answered the frog, and the princess frowned. "Please stop making noise. The mad hunter is after me." "Ribbit," said the frog again, so loud that the princess had to cover her ears. The creature began to jump every which way. "What are you doing?" asked the princess. "Stop all that noise, or he will find us." But the frog kept croaking and jumping around her, left and right, up and down. "Ribbit, ribbit," until the princess understood the meaning of all the fuss. Cautiously, the woman climbed on the back of the big animal, and then with a leap, the frog set off away from the pond. The frog jumped so high and so far that even the hunter could not find where the princess had gone. With a few jumps, the princess was out of his piercing eye. A few jumps more, and she had vanished for good. The princess closed her eyes and let her clever mount carry her wherever the creature pleased. Less than an hour later, the big frog had reached the other side of the ancient forest, near the shores of the very deep lake. There she landed without a noise in front of a big wooden house that had been abandoned. "Thank you," said the princess, covering the animal's snout with kisses. "I only wish you could speak, so I would have understood what you were trying to do sooner." As she pronounced those words, something incredible happened. The big frog was suddenly able to speak. Her first words startled the princess.
"The mad hunter is always at my heels. Now you're safe, and I've had my revenge. You can stay in this house. It has been abandoned for a long time, and no one will look for you here."
And then, without looking back, the big frog jumped back to the pond. And this is how the big frog saved the princess, and how she earned the right to speak. Oh, what a lovely story. I'm not reading this one. We'll read it another time, because I'm sure that we can just keep that.
You looking for something in particular?
My diary.
You never told me about it.
Yeah. With the way Marianne was, I tried extra hard to keep it a secret. Marianne. Yeah, that day she found out about it.
Oh, time to remember. Can you exit out of that? Can you exit out of this? I want to focus on my bond, but this is weird. This is a weird perspective to do it from. Also, I promise I will read one story per episode, guys. It'll be a little bit of story time. Oh, remember right here. Fine.
Mom? Mom! Mom, where is it? What did you do with it?
What now?
I can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
Sweetie, whatever I do, it's just for your benefit.
You read it, didn't you? You had no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I need to protect my little girl.
I'm not your girl. I hate you.
You will always be my little girl. And no matter how hard you fight me, I'll fight twice as hard to keep you safe.
I don't know how I never saw it coming. She told me right to my face. She was willing to hurt me, to keep me from transitioning.
Tyler, there is no way you could have known she'd go that far.
I want my diary back. Her room was the only place I didn't look.
Okay, but do you need to get it, like, now?
What else are we doing right now,
The
Allie?
diary was important to me, Alyson. Writing down my thoughts helped me realize who I am.
Well, then let's go find it.
I love you, sis. All right.
You think her room is still locked?
It always was. I'm not looking forward to going in there.
I know, but we'll have to eventually, and I need it back.
We're just gonna look at these last two things.
Whenever we asked for a TV, she'd just bring home a big stack of books.
I think she did us a favor with that one.
You may not agree when we start digging into the HBO back catalog.
We'll see.
Hey, Carnival was great original programming. What kind of shit are you trying to talk about, Aspire?
Ugh. Some of our old toys give me the creeps.
What is that? It's like a log with a truck face? I don't know. All right, sis. Down we go. Oh, there's more Remember Me Wibbly Womps. Where is it? Here. All right. I don't like... Okay, the reason, just so you know, you have to hold the right trigger, but then you have to hit A, but you have to keep holding the right trigger while you do it. And sometimes I forget and I let go of the right trigger.
Finally caught the hag. His furious voice could be heard throughout the forest. For your wickedness, you will be eternally bound to the lake. What? No way. Quiet, let me finish. You will no longer be allowed to leave. Not even under a full moon. The moon hag was imprisoned in the lake, and she never again tried to escape. And then the title. What do you think? Not bad, right?
I guess that's okay. But I would have changed the end.
What? No way.
The Ice King. I totally forgot about him.
That's because it was dangerous to mention his name. He was too powerful.
Not too powerful for us, sis. Let's go.
Skip, skip, skippity, skip, 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 scoop, skip, scoop, scoop, skip, skip, skip.
When you're lost, that you can't. When you get what you want, but not what you need. When you feel so tired, but you can't sleep. Nothing to say about that, Allie? I was trying to make points with my song.
Hold up.
What?
Remember this?
Unfortunately.
You must solve my riddle to earn the right to enter the princess's sanctum.
Nothing a good hard shove won't take care of.
I mean, yes, we could brute force it, but it might be kind of fun to finally solve it, right?
We have different definitions of the word fun.
Okay, well, if we break it, we're just gonna have to fix it for the sale. So let's at least try not to. You have the Book of Goblins?
Yep.
Hand it over.
Okay, but you better give it back to me because I have to read stories.
What are you looking for?
The image on the door. It's making me think of a story from the book. One that Marianne wrote.
You have a way better memory than me.
Well, the Book of Goblins was my creation.
And you'll never let anyone forget
Oh. So you're the wise guy.
Here it is. The one about the princess's party. Give it a read. I think the symbols may represent something in the story.
it. First ghost memories, now storybook puzzles. What a weird day.
That's all you have to say about it?
Childhood.
Touché.
All right. Let's do this and then end the episode. So there's like, okay, so it's the animals. So, Book of Goblins. It's a little bit off the side of the screen. She said it's the princess one, right? The princess's party, which is 15. What? Oh, I went too far. Oh, God. I want to actually read this. Do I actually want to read? Fine. The princess's party. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the princess was melancholy, because it was the 1-year anniversary of when she had run away from home. Sensing her sadness, her forest friends showed up at her door. They were headed by the pelican, pious and attentive, and organized by the moose, stalwart and far-sighted. The old bear was there, with his claws so sharp, as well as the big frog prattling away. Even the haughty muskrat, who mostly came out at night, had come. So it's the pelican, the moose, the bear, the big frog. Okay. Can that be enough? Or, well, let me just see what happens when I turn these anyway. Right? Pelican, moose, bear?
I think I'm just gonna force this open.
No, don't!
Sure?
Don't!
We're not in a rush, and we'll have to fix it.
I want to solve the puzzle. Relax.
Alright, one more try.
Okay, so clearly that's not a one more try. No, I want to be able to just do it. I was just practicing. My God. All right, back to the story. The bear invited her to ride on his back, promising no wolf would harry her path. And then the animals led her to a fairy glen, where a fabulous party had been prepared. There was a buffet of seafood the pelican had served from her never-emptying beak. The air was filled with winking fairy lights. The moose had arranged after clouds filled the sky, and the gregarious frog mixed up fizzing drinks. Only the muskrat had done nothing in particular, mooching off everyone else's hard work. The princess had a very good time at her party, such a good time that she forgot to say thank you to any of her friends. Noticing this, the fairies devised a bit of mischief. When the princess went to open her gifts, she found 3 identical boxes at the edge of the glen. Puzzled, she turned back and gasped. The entire party had vanished. "Because you have taken your friends for granted," called the naughty fairies. "We have hidden them from you, but we like games. Guess who has given you each of these presents, and you'll get your friends back." The princess opened the first box. Inside there was a torch, which, when lit, revealed the truth. Said the princess. "Someone wants to make sure I don't get lost in the woods when it's dark, and that I always see right from wrong. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that?" She opened the second box. Inside there was a magic sword, which would leap right out of the bearer's hands to defend them. Said the princess. "Someone wants to make sure I'm protected if I'm ever under threat. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that?" She opened the third box. Inside there was a bag of coins that always provided money if it was for something the bearer truly needed.
said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I can afford my mortgage, and I have money to buy food when I'm hungry and clothes when I am cold. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that?
The princess thought about her friends, and then she smiled certainly.
Fairies, she said. I may have been thoughtless, but I appreciate all that my friends have given to me, and all that they have done for me.
She gave her answers, and the vexed fairies were forced to restore the party in a flash of colorful light. One by one, she gave the animals a hug and thanked them for the presents, the party, and all they had done to help since she'd moved into the forest. And that is how the princess celebrated her first anniversary in the woods. Okay, so it's a torch, a sword, and money. And so we had the pelican, who was pious and attentive, the moose, who was stalwart and farsighted, and the bear with the claws so sharp. So I'm guessing the bear would have given her the sword. The pelican would have given her the light, maybe. And the moose, they're farsighted, so they would think of always being prepared, so they would give her the money. So let's see if this is right. And I'm going to be very upset if it literally only gives me one more try, and then Tyler's just like, well, guess I'm going to force it open. But so that would be pelican. Yeah. And then le moose. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see.
You sure you're done? Maybe if we put our heads together.
That's not it?
Yeah, I could.
Am I super stoops? All right. Let's look at this again. Emptying beak, winking fairy lights. All right. So this time I'm going to guess moose because the moose wants to light the way. I'm still going to say the bear with the sword. And then I'm going to say the pelican with the money because the pelican's the one that came was like, here's all the food and stuff. All right. So moose. Bear, and then pelican. And if this isn't right, then I don't know. Hell yeah! That makes me feel happy and warm in my gut. Whoa.
And boom, we're in.
It's kind of creepy how that thing turned on when they opened the door, but... You feeling some kind of way, Allie?
After so many years, I expected this to feel more, like a win.
Speak for yourself. I'm the one who solved the riddle.
Why do I feel like you're not going to let me forget that? Where do you think we should start looking?
I don't know. Where in this mess would she stash someone else's personal thoughts?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to figure out in the next episode. This is actually interesting. I like the addition of the storybook because, the whole thing like with Life is Strange 2. Allie, can you...
So she was
Can you
standing
please?
here, spying through the window, drawing us while we played.
She always had her eye on us.
My entire body just shivered.
Allie, stop. All right? Like the whole thing with Life is Strange 2, with like them having this motif of them being the Wolf brothers and telling stories. I like that this kind of kick that up a notch where now there are actual written stories about their little adventures together. Allie, I swear to God, if you bump into me one more time. The one thing that I will say is a little bit weird with remembering is just the shift in tone where it's like you remember this thing that is very like heavy and then immediately I look at an item and he's like, well, anyway, this. So you remember this, sis? This was really cool. That's a bit jarring, but again, nothing to really complain about. So if you're like liking this so far? I am. I'm enjoying the story as it's kind of unfolding, and I'm enjoying the dialogue a lot more than I normally do in their games. So if you feel the same and you want to see more of this, then do subscribe so you know when I post more of these videos, and I'll be back soon with more of Tell Me Why.